People is pleased to present 40 Days 40 FinTechs, an initiative under its Include Everyone program, as it continues to lead the way in advocacy for the creation and dissemination of technology that enables financial inclusivity. The 40 Days 40 FinTechs is shining a spotlight on those that are breaking down digital barriers and bringing millions more on the continent into the transactional space and transforming their lives for the better.
My name is Patrick Kizito, the CEO of UG-Mart, and we're a FinTech company which strives to stretch across a lot of areas, but the most important is financial inclusion. The other thing is within financial inclusion, we target specific people, for example, women, persons with disabilities, people in areas where you do not have the reach of internet, where you do not have the reach of financial services. UG-Mart fits between a lot of enterprises. In our technical language, we say B2B, B2P, and P2P. Now, B2B is business to business. B2P is business to peer. P2P is peer to peer. Now, in financial inclusion, we have a lot of people at the bottom of the pyramid. Now, those people do not access financial services, normally because they are intimidated by sign here, sign there. But we are saying, if you have a national ID and a phone number that can be verified through the existing platforms, we can ensure that you can access the minimum accessible financial help. Take, for example, there are 1,000 circles out there that operate beyond a stretch of 1,000 meters. That's 1 kilometer. Now, for an individual in an area where there's no bank and they are making their little saving from a market, a little market in the rural areas, okay, they will need a minimum of 5,000 to get to the nearest bank on a border. Now, what we've done, we say, instead of jumping onto a border, get your money onto mobile phone, then you can be able to subscribe to a SACCO. Now, that is already in plan. And now, the other thing is that we have, when you go to all the streets in Kampala, all the shops and malls that are closed, it's women that are running these businesses. These women also travel to China, to all those places, and they usually move with hard cash. We are saying they should not move with hard cash. So we virtualize the cash so that it is safe. So we can move it from the physical cash onto the mobile money, and from mobile money onto safer payment options like the prepaid card, which we are doing with UBA as a bank. So all they have to do is move the physical cash onto mobile money, then move the mobile money onto a card. Then all they have to do is carry a single card so they travel light. Now, this card is also safe in such a way that it has a two-factor authentication. So even if that card dropped along the way, they would never lose their money. So you kick out elements like insurance, you kick out elements like a counterfeit money, you kick out elements like conversion forex rates. Yeah, when you adopt such a system. 40 days, 40 days, 40 fintechs has a lot of ways in which it supports fintechs like us. One, in as much as we strive to give solutions, we may not have the entire technology that we need in order to sustain such huge projects. So when we join 40 days, 40 fintechs, we benefit a lot in terms of platforms that can make us operate better. One, operate better. Number two, safer. Safe is very important because you're dealing with funds, so it's very important. Number three is keep up with the latest technologies through the interactions that we have with people that we meet when we get to the ecosystem or the fraternity of 40 days, 40 fintechs. My name is Patrick Kizito, the CEO of UG-Mart, a fintech company which you can find on www.ugmart.ug. When you get there, you're going to find a number of products and services which are targeting areas of financial inclusion, people with disabilities, and women.
40 Days 40 Fintechs is presented in proud partnership with Cross-Leg Technologies, Modus Box, Modular Foundation, and Level 1 Projects.